I'm pot committed at this point. I have no chance, no choice. Fox Bet Super 6, free chance to win $100,000. Terry Bradshaw's money. 2023 NBA All-Star starters announced. In the East, Giannis, Tatum, KD, Kyrie, and Donovan. Shout out to Donovan. No Embiid. Starting in the West, LeBron, Luka, Steph, the Joker, and Zion, Brew, who only played 29 games. This was different than your official ballot that you unveiled yesterday. Are you okay with how it ended up?
Before Brew gives his answer, can I say something?
Yeah.
Brew's ballot was better. Flatly. Brew's ballot, his 10 guys, was flatly better, more fair, and more representative of the season than the one we actually got.
Well, because look, and this is not new. It's been the history of All-Star games. I knew with the fans having 50% of the vote, media 25, players 25%. I knew it would be a popularity contest. The players are historically bad at voting, right? They've shown us that.
You saw Chet got 4 player votes.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, really, it's unbelievable. All right, but I knew with the fans it would be a popularity contest. And you see that's exactly what it is. Steph, Zion, Kyrie. And look, I don't have a problem with those, other than Zion, who's only played 29 games. And even him I can stomach, because they all should be all-stars. They all should be all-stars. If they start or come off the bench, fine. So I'm fine with it, but I purposely, Nick, set out to vote based on this season. And I took games played into consideration. And Tyrese Halliburton, I don't think he's better necessarily than Kyrie, but he's having a better season right now. Kyrie's having a good season, too. I know you're down on him. Look, James Harden, you can argue, could have been a starter. Jaylen Brown, obviously. And like I said, Tyrese Halliburton. But Kyrie is, Nick, the second highest scoring guard in the Eastern Conference.
True.
Okay, averaging 27 games. And he is 7th among guards in defensive plus minus. All the other guards ahead of him are role players.
We're showing
so
right now Brew's
he's playing
ballot.
well. Yeah.
And so so there's Brew's ballot, and we can show you in a moment the official one that actually happened. So a few things stood out to me. One is, and I know, even as he's approaching Kareem's record, it's I don't know, it's cliche or it's just not something people do, which is, give credit to LeBron in a moment like this. He ties Kareem for the most All-Star games, but none of them have been Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Right.
None of them have been, we got to put him in because it's LeBron. Every single All-Star game he has made, it would have been unfathomable, given his level of play up to that point in the season, for him not to make it. The only one that would have been questionable was his first year with the Lakers when he tore his groin on Christmas. But as you can see, they do this shortly after Christmas, so it's legitimate. That's the first point. Second point is, Daryl Morey's furious. He went on the radio today and talked about how the voters in Boston, the shameless media, cost Embiid. Embiid keeps getting hosed in both directions. So all NBA doesn't do front court, back court. They do a center, 2 forwards, 2 guards. So it has screwed him out of first-team All-NBA in multiple years because of Jokic.
They're listed at multiple positions.
Right. Well, and because he's a center.
Now, you could put him in as a forward, though.
But most people won't because he's not a center. So on All-NBA, when it's the whole league, and Jokic, a lot of people feel has been better, Jokic gets it. But then on All-Star, when it's guards versus forwards, all front court, now we have a logjam because Durant's been unbelievable, Giannis has been Giannis, Tatum's been great, and Embiid's been unbelievable, so Embiid gets snubbed. I would have been really hard, but I think Tatum would be the odd man out. But the Kyrie thing is outrageous. It's fine that it's a popularity contest, so be it. But for the fans to vote for it, I want to see the results on what media voted Kyrie a starter. The guy almost submarined his team's entire season. We've now seen the last 2 weeks without Durant. They can't win games. And there are so many more deserving people, most notably Halliburton, but Jaylen Brown also.
Even Harden, I think, has
James Harden absolutely has an argument. It's outrageous.
But I don't think it's outrageous. I think Kyrie, Nick, he's 27 points a game, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting efficiently, and he's playing good defense for a team that, when they were whole, was darn near about to be first in the conference as a seed.
And then, but if you are an all-star starter if you in what people I think right now feel is the tougher conference, you should be able to keep your team afloat when Kevin Durant's not there.
How's LeBron doing?
What?
LeBron's not keeping his team afloat.
100% he is.
Really?
Yeah, they're 21-16 since their 2-10 start.
What's the overall record? This ain't about the last 2 months. It's about the season.
Right, they're around 500.
Damian Lillard's not keeping his team afloat.
Hold on, they're not. Hold on a second.
I mean, in the
they
hunt?
are keeping them afloat. My point is,
Afloat is in the hunt.
Wait, they're 2-6 when KD went out, and they were terrible when Kyrie had to leave the team so there have been 2 times this season that once Kyrie's not there and they're awful. The other, Kyrie's asked to lead the team and they're awful. To me, that is not an all-star starter.
I just pointed out the Lakers aren't playing. I mean, they're playing better now.
They're not winning 25% of their games.
LeBron is better than Kyrie. We get that. But they're not even a playoff team right now without AD.
Okay.
And Damian Lillard is the same thing.
Dame's not an all-star starter.
He could be. He's a great player.
Layup package, though. I want to see that.
That's the. I mean, they lost the
Pistons. Nick, me, and a guy in a hat. Let's take a listen to some Chiefs reverse strategy here. Trash talk. Take a listen.
It's like a full 360, right? Same thing, same circumstances under Burrowhead Stadium, so feeling good about it.
Did you just say Burrowhead Stadium?
Yeah, Burrowhead Stadium, right? Yeah. Take care. See y'all at Burrowhead Stadium.
I love him so much.
You don't look happy.
Oh, I love him so much, Coach. The old reverse bulletin board. The Chiefs have been taught well. That's what you guys would do. That's what you guys don't give them. I don't give them any reason to have extra motivation. Yeah, the Bengals are the kings of the Big Dogs Conference, kings of the conference. Honor to be on the same field as them. All provide the bulletin board material. Bengals going to get whooped. Can't wait. Can't wait.
I don't think that was reverse psychology. I think that was. I mean, he was showing he was angry. I think that was trash talk. Oh, yeah, y'all calling it Burrowhead?
I definitely think that was trash
Yeah,
talk.
exactly. That wasn't reverse.
Reverse psychology?
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just paying respect to the big dogs.
No, I think he's showing that he doesn't like the disrespect that they're being given.
I'm a bit scared, too.
And he's going to do something about it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, you're driving the bus around the stadium. That really
Well, we have some pride in our stadium. We didn't just, give it to some shaving company as sponsor. Like you know what I mean? It's pride.
Thus your beard.
Sorry.
News out of Dallas. Ride for Gillette. You make me ride for Gillette. Dan Quinn staying as defensive coordinator. And Mike McCarthy's job is not only safe, his tenure has reached legendary status. Take a listen.
As far as my relationship with Jerry, just using his word, we're in an excellent spot. He's the partnership that we have. He's excited about. He told me a number of times this week that he wants me to coach here as long as Coach Landry did, and I said, okay, it's a long time.
Okay. Seems like a lot.
Wow.
It seems like Brew, is McCarthy the right guy in Dallas, or address the quote? But
well, first of all, I mean, Jerry's the one that fired the legendary Tom Landry, so that's interesting that he brought up Tom Landry. But Mike better start winning, because Tom Landry won 2 Super Bowls, went to 3 more. All right, so Mike better start winning. Look, I think he's the coach for them because he lets Jerry be Jerry, and there's no pushback whatsoever. And obviously, they got a good relationship. Jason Garrett was the coach for Dallas for a long time for the same reasons. Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson weren't, because they didn't like the owner coming down and doing all this football stuff. So I think as long as Mike McCarthy will do that, maybe he will last long. I think they're going to probably give him 1 more year to see how